The deadlift is one of the most powerful and respected exercises in the world of strength training. It's a true test of raw power, demanding focus, discipline, and proper technique. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, the deadlift is often seen as the ultimate benchmark for total body strength. When performed correctly, it builds strength from your traps to your calves, engaging nearly every major muscle group in your body. Your grip, core, glutes, and hamstrings all work together in perfect harmony, making the deadlift a true full-body movement. But with these incredible benefits comes a very real risk, especially to your lower back, if your form breaks down, even for a moment. One small mistake can lead to pain, injury, or even long-term damage. In fact, over 40% of weightlifting injuries involve the lumbar spine, and deadlifts are a major culprit. The numbers are alarming, and they highlight just how important proper technique is. The main problem? Many lifters treat the deadlift as a pull, yanking the bar up with their back and arms instead of using their legs. This common mistake is easy to make, especially when you're focused on lifting heavier weights. When you pull with your back, your hips tend to rise too early, your back rounds dangerously, and your body loses its strong, stable position. This causes the load to shift directly onto your spine, putting you at serious risk for strains, herniated discs, and other painful injuries that can sideline your progress for weeks or even months. The deadlift should be a push with your legs, not a pull with your back. Think of driving your feet through the floor, using your powerful leg muscles to move the weight upward while keeping your back straight and strong. Proper setup is crucial. Before you even lift the bar, brace your core, set your back, and take a deep breath. This creates a solid foundation and helps protect your spine throughout the movement. Even experienced lifters, who have been deadlifting for years, can fall into this trap. Fatigue, ego, or simply losing focus can cause your form to slip, risking injury and limiting your true strength potential. The goal here is simple but powerful. Reframe your deadlift as a leg-driven push. This not only protects your spine but also unlocks your ability to lift heavier, safer, and more efficiently. If you've ever felt a twinge in your lower back or noticed your hips shoot up before the bar leaves the ground, you're not alone. These are warning signs that your form needs attention, but the good news is you can fix it. It all comes down to one simple mental cue that can transform your deadlift forever. Focus on pushing the ground away with your legs, and you'll build strength, stay injury-free, and take your performance to the next level. If you're looking for the single most effective cue to instantly improve your deadlift, here it is: push the floor away. This simple phrase can transform your entire approach to the lift, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned lifter. Instead of thinking about yanking the bar off the ground, focus on using your legs to drive the floor down and away from you. Imagine your feet are glued to the ground, and your only job is to push the earth away with as much force as possible. This mental shift takes the emphasis off your back and puts it where it belongs, on your powerful legs and hips. By making this adjustment, you turn the deadlift from a risky back-dominant pull into a strong, safe, and efficient leg-driven push. You'll notice your spine stays neutral, your chest and hips rise together, and you're far less likely to round your back or lose form. When you push the floor away, your entire body moves as a coordinated unit. Your chest and hips rise at the same time, keeping your spine safe and strong throughout the lift. This is the foundation of good deadlift technique. And the best part? This cue works for both conventional and sumo deadlifts. No matter your stance, anchoring the movement in your legs and hips will help you generate more power and maintain better control. It's a simple, intuitive cue that instantly cleans up a host of common errors, like shooting your hips up too early or letting your back round. There's no need to overthink your setup or get lost in technical details. During a heavy lift, your brain can only process one or two cues at most. Make push the floor away one of them, and you'll set yourself up for success even when the weight gets challenging. This cue naturally keeps the bar close to your body, helps you maintain a neutral spine, and ensures your movement is as efficient as possible. It's a small change that leads to big improvements in both safety and performance. Remember, sometimes all it takes is one clear thought, push, to turn a failed rep into a smooth, powerful lift. Next time you step up to the bar, push the floor away and feel the difference for yourself. Why does push the floor away work so well? It's all about activating your legs, especially your quads. A good deadlift starts with knee extension, powered by your quadriceps. This leg drive breaks the bar's inertia and keeps your hips and shoulders rising together. EMG studies show elite deadlifters fire their quads hard at the start, protecting their spine. If you think pull, you skip this phase, hips shoot up, and your back takes over, dangerous and weak. The push cue ensures your quads do their job, setting up a strong transition to your glutes and hamstrings as the bar passes your knees. The result? A fluid, powerful lift with your spine protected and your strongest muscles doing the work. Push with your legs, then drive your hips through for a safe, efficient deadlift. To push the floor away, you need a solid setup. Start with your feet hip-width apart, bar over midfoot. Hinge at your hips, grip the bar just outside your shins. Drop your hips until your shins touch the bar. This is your checkpoint. Set your back chest up, lats tight, spine neutral. Think about protecting your armpits and bending the bar around your shins to engage your lats. Take a deep breath, brace your core, and keep your gaze neutral. Your body should feel like a coiled spring, tense and ready. Now focus on one thing, push the floor away. You're not pulling a bar, you're driving the ground down with your legs. This setup primes your body for a safe, powerful lift. Every rep starts here. Don't rush it. The right setup makes the push cue work its magic. With your setup locked in, the execution of the deadlift comes down to a powerful, coordinated push from the very start. This is where all your preparation pays off. The moment you initiate the lift, think about generating force through your entire body, not just your arms or back. The push should feel like an explosion of energy, but it must be controlled and deliberate. Imagine you're on a leg press machine, your feet are planted, and you're driving the platform away. In the deadlift, you're doing the same thing, but with the floor. As you push, focus on extending your knees and hips at the same time. This simultaneous movement is crucial for maintaining balance and maximizing power output. Your chest and hips should rise together, almost as if they are connected by an invisible string. If your hips shoot up too quickly, you'll lose leverage and put unnecessary strain on your lower back. If your chest rises too fast, you'll struggle to break the bar off the floor. The key is to keep your back angle steady, maintaining the position you set up with. As you lift, keep the bar as close to your shins as possible. This minimizes the distance the bar has to travel and keeps your center of gravity balanced. Engage your lats. Think about squeezing oranges in your armpits to guide the bar straight up. This tension in your upper back helps prevent the bar from drifting forward, which can throw off your form and make the lift harder. Two key thoughts should be in your mind as you pull. First, push the floor away with your legs, driving through your heels. Second, keep the bar glued to your body by engaging your lats. These two cues work together to create a smooth, efficient pull from the ground up. As the bar passes your knees, your focus shifts. Now it's time to drive your hips forward, squeezing your glutes and engaging your hamstrings to finish the lift. This hip extension is what locks out the deadlift and brings your body into a strong, upright position. Don't rush this part. Feel the power coming from your posterior chain as you stand tall. At the top, stand tall with your chest proud, shoulders relaxed, and hips fully extended. There's no need to lean back or shrug your shoulders. Just finish in a strong, neutral posture. This is the safest and most effective way to complete the lift. For the descent, reverse the movement by hinging at your hips first, then bending your knees once the bar passes them. Lower the bar with control, keeping it close to your body the entire way down. This not only protects your back, but also reinforces good movement patterns for your next rep. Never drop the weight at the end of your set. Lowering the bar under control builds strength, improves your technique, and helps prevent injuries. Each controlled descent is an opportunity to practice perfect form and set yourself up for a strong next rep. Remember, every phase of the deadlift, from setup to push to lockout, and even the descent, is about moving with intention and power. Don't rush any part of the lift. Focus on quality over quantity, and let your technique drive your progress. Master the push, and you master the deadlift. With practice, these cues will become second nature, and you'll see your strength and confidence soar every time you step up to the bar. The stripper deadlift happens when your hips shoot up before your chest, turning the lift into a risky back-dominant grind. The cause? Failing to push with your legs, thinking pull instead of push. Drill the push cue with lighter weights, focusing on feeling your quads at the start. Pause an inch off the floor to check. Are your hips and shoulders rising together? Combine, push the floor away with chest up to keep your torso solid and upright. This 1-2 punch locks your form in place and transfers leg power efficiently to the bar. Fix the stripper deadlift by making the push cue your default. Another common mistake is the jerky, explosive pull, ripping the bar up with your back and arms. This approach is dangerous and lacks control, risking injury to your back and biceps. Pushing the floor away builds tension before the bar leaves the ground, creating a smooth, powerful start. Think of pushing a heavy car. You apply steady pressure, not a sudden yank. Practice building tension. Push into the floor without lifting the bar. Feel your whole body engage. When you finally lift, maintain that tension for a controlled, powerful rep. The push cue eliminates jerks and replaces them with safe, consistent strength. Smooth power always beats a risky yank. Mastering the push cue takes practice. Start with your warm-ups, not your max attempts. Use the empty bar to drill the sensation of pushing the floor and feeling your quads work. As you add weight, keep your focus on the push cue and record your sets for feedback. Check, are your hips and chest rising together? Is the bar close? When the weight gets heavy, visualize the perfect rep. Push the floor away, move smoothly. On max attempts, the push cue is even more critical. It keeps your form solid under pressure. Every rep, from warm-up to PR, should be anchored in this cue. It's your foundation for safe, efficient lifting. Build the habit now and it'll serve you for every heavy deadlift to come. Consistency with the push cue is the key to long-term progress. Mastering the deadlift is a journey. Push the floor away is your guide, not a quick fix. Be patient and practice deliberately. It takes time to overwrite old habits. Don't be afraid to lower the weight to perfect your form. Quality beats ego every time. A flawless deadlift with moderate weight is more impressive and safer than a sloppy heavy lift. Over time, the push cue will become automatic, and your body will know what to do. The goal: unconscious competence. Lifting powerfully and safely without overthinking. Perfecting your deadlift is an investment in your long-term strength and health. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more science-based training tips. We're here to help you get stronger, build muscle, and train smarter. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.